Hi everyone and welcome back to some Modern Warfare, and we start this video off with some sniping clips. This was me playing against guys who were just locking down power positions, really held us back in our spawn, and I was like, how do I counter that? And I was like, maybe I should just bring out the sniper class, running overkill with an M4 in there for the close range engagements. And just went for it basically, and yeah, picked those guys off from their positions, was able to do that. But after that I was pretty tilted, to be honest, and I was like, is this really the playstyle that they want us to play? Like really slow, really defensive, almost just camping in a house and holding down those line of sights? I guess so, at least at the moment. And we finish it off with a claymore kill here, just to, randomly placed on the map on a certain spot, and yeah, he walks in. I did get a merciless, which brings us to the next match. This is the match after that. I thought to myself, okay, I'm playing these guys again. You know what? Let's give them a taste of their own medicine. As much as I hate this playstyle, it's really against all of my I hate it so much. It goes against every principle in my mind, right? I like to rush, I like to move around, to take gunfights, to have fun, even if I die more rushing. But in this game you die so much more when you rush that you just don't have a choice than to play slower. And I did take that to the extreme in this gameplay. I pretty much just camped in this house. I can't tell it any other way. Really, it was camping. Yes, I'm moving from window to window and patrolling the lines of sight, but this, for the love of the Jonas Brothers, is camping. Ugh. I hate it. I hate to see how I played that. And you know what's the worst thing about it? This is a Ruthless. This is my best gun streak so far. And I hate it. Imagine that. Imagine that. You go on a Ruthless gun streak and you hate your own gameplay. Oh, I'm sorry, but that had to be said. Really. The best gun streak before that was a 13, and that was reached in Search and Destroy, guys. So, yeah. Whenever I play solo, I like to play Dom or TDM, just so I can get a feel for the community again, right? Because yes, there's a lot of guys camping, and I have found my ways around it a little bit. If they are not 3 guys in one room, I can deal with it. I just have to play a little bit slower, but I can still rush, right? But as you can see here, this is like 2 minutes have passed and every team has scored 6 kills. 6 after 2 minutes. That is crazy. It's just that was the last game of the day, actually. I went offline after that and I was disgusted about myself and my playstyle there. But I thought, you know what? I will share this. I will show you guys how, not bad, but how dirty I had to play against these guys. Because rushing did not work at all, honestly. I have the ammo box here, which is a mistake. I usually run with Dead Silence, and after they patched Dead Silence, you can go on great streaks with it. I have a specialist class with the MP7 right now, which as long as you get kills while your Dead Silence is active, you refresh it, right? So you just can go ham sandwich. You can flank them with Dead Silence and keep Dead Silence up. You can reach some havoc in their spawn. You can really dismantle those guys as long as you pick your gunfights a little bit wisely, right? But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think the community is too scared to move around, right? And I'm certainly not the only one who sees it like that. And I feel it myself, right? I'm not feeling comfortable rushing up. Even changing up my position from time to time is a scary thing. Because you run around, you'll almost certainly be dead. And as you can see there, the guy went in here and immediately crouched and held an angle. You know what, in Search and Destroy, this is absolutely fine. You don't have respawns, you have to win the round, you play for the win. I get it. We play slow in Search and Destroy as well. We go with a very methodical approach, right? Because when I play Search and Destroy, most of the time I have my PC buddies with me, right? Those guys who played CS with me and who have an understanding for how to defend bomb sites or how to attack bomb sites. Even if it's not as tactical as CS, of course it's not, right? But there's still an element of that CS knowledge that really helps you out in Search and Destroy. That's just the way it is, right? At the end of the day, it's the same game mode, to be fair. So yeah, but in a TDM, I want to run around like a moron, challenging people, having fun, and not hold down a position and wait for them to peek me. Because knowing, after all the time I have played, and I have about 25 to 26 hours in right now, which is, yeah, I know, a bit much after a week, but hey, it had to be done, right? I really wanted to see where level 55 brings me with all the unlocks, and so yeah, we will talk a little bit about weapons and balance right now, shall we? The M4A1, without a doubt, is the best AR for me personally, and for a lot of people out there. It is so accurate. You can get some attachments on it that make it very fast to ADS, which is something that is important to me personally. And you can get a stock that increases your walking speed while ADSing, like stock from Black Ops 2, right? And I was always the guy, I can't play without stock on ARs. I just can't. I need that added mobility for my playstyle, right? Because I like to rush around, I like to peek corners like a moron. So the added mobility was always a game changer for me with assault rifles. On SMGs, you have a pretty good mobility, so yeah, you don't really need a stock there most of the time, but to have it also makes it like crazy, right? So yeah, I focused on these perks on the M4, like ADS plus, sprint down time plus actually, and then I mixed in recoil control and what's the other one? Recoil stabilization, I guess. And when you mix those two together, you pretty much have a very easy to control recoil, right? It only kicks up. It really only kicks upwards. You don't have the horizontal recoil, which is hard to control with a controller, right? With the mouse, that should get a little bit easier, but yeah, with a controller it's quite hard to really go in left and right to correct. And we are on a Merciless right now. We have our VTOL in their spawn, and some of my teammates moved up and are just spawn trapping them. And I was like, even though I had this great Ruthless, which is a good gun streak to start with, right? That's like the third step to a nuclear, right? If you count the Bloodthirsty and the Merciless. VTOL is going ham sandwich though, triple kill right there, which is awesome. And I don't know what it is, guys. I watched this gameplay several times now, and I don't like it. I really do not like it. And I'm sure if you were on the receiving end on this, it was infuriating, right? Like the match before, where I was so in rage mode. I was really going off. I plugged out my mic at the beginning so nobody can hear what I'm actually yelling. I went off, guys. I really went off. And those for you that know me in person and have played with me and ended up in matches like that with me know how hard I can rage. I never show it on YouTube, I never do that, right? And there's a reason for that. I don't think it's a good thing, that's all. Let's do it. I really think raging makes you play even worse. So that's why I'm working on that, honestly. Yeah. A little insight on the side, I guess, which you haven't asked for, but still got. But yeah, this gameplay is fortunately soon coming to an end, and yeah, all I have to say is, if this is the playstyle that they want us to play, I really hope we get some new maps. I really hope so. The maps we have, there are like 2 maps I really enjoy, and that's Hackney Yard and that's Gun Runner, right? Because there I can run around with the MP7, the MP5, and even the P90, which I do enjoy quite a bit, to be honest. I held off the AUG. I think I told this already, but I didn't want to play the AUG again because beta, yeah, that was pretty much an AUG fest for me. Mixed in with the MP7, of course, but yeah. So, yeah, there's not too much to say, I guess. That's pretty much it. As you can see, Ruthless picked him up from the spawn, and finally one guy pushes in here without me noticing, right? It took them, what? Almost 10 minutes. And that's the thing, at TDM, and we have 60 kills out of 74, right? Time-based win. Are you kidding me? Sad times. Anyways, I really hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, and as always, take care. Bye.